Good evening and welcome to the Hobby Corner. The Hobby Corner? The Hobby Corner. The Hobby Corner where with Hobby Corner. The Hobby Corner, the Hobby Corner, the Hobby Corner with the Hobby Corner. How you doing? It's Friday! Way! Glad you made it to the other side of the week. And I'm glad that you're here with me. Tonight is going to be a pretty awesome night. Not only is it going to be us looking over the entrance to our very first Discord paint challenge and crowning our very first champion, but I also have one of the mods with me at the moment, and possibly both at some point of this show, depending on whether or not the other one is still able. So chin chin. Hope you're doing well. Let me know in the chat what you've been up to this week. How you been? What you been working on? What you're working on tonight? What you got planned this weekend? And what are you going to do when you find out about our brand new challenge for February as well? Are you going to participate? Are you going to give it a go? Or are you going to give it a miss? You'll never know until you find out what it is. So we'll find out later in the show. But first, I just want to hop over and let you all see the man, the myth, the legend, the one that's been behind a lot of the Discord work. It is Mr. Wolfenstone.
Good evening, everybody.
How'd you do? Hang on, let me just, there we go, slide that over a bit. And transition, there we go. So I'm doing something a little bit different. I thought I'd try and use Discord this time, because we'll be looking over on the Discord stuff, so, ta-da! So how you doing, man?
Aha, there we go. Yeah, all good, man, thank you. How are you? Indeed.
It's actually coffee this time. That's the kind of bin juice I need right now. Good news. Actually, I don't want to make it all about myself, but for those who have been following along with my current living situation, we just got an acceptance from one of the housing associations we signed up with. So, and it's not too far actually. It's just on the other side of town. So we're just waiting for the contract to sign, and then, you know, maybe we might even have a look before we sign the dotted line. But how fantastic is that? And like, it's really quick as well, surprisingly quick. So we've been really, really lucky. So yeah,
that's some news, man.
Fucking solid, man, because it is social housing. So we're not going to be paying, you know, like an arm and a leg for a tiny little place. It's a new build. It's brand new. They only just finished building it, so it's not going to be
cool,
spacious or anything. But it's going to have all the mods and cons and stuff. Because you know these new builds are quite compact, but they fit a lot in the space. So yeah. But no, it's just more important that we got in there. You know what I mean? Because that's like near impossible in the southeast.
That's it, isn't it?
So yeah, man, there you go. So I might be in a new place in a few weeks' time. So packing is going to have to take a massive notch up, because
I don't envy you on that one,
dude. I mean, like, just one room is like a truckload of crap. Like, you know, that has to get tipped.
Yeah, man.
Oh dear. Anyways, that's enough about me harping on about myself. How you been, man? What you been up to?
Well, surviving. I finally found my hobby mojo again after about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Painting something I actually want to paint rather than painting something I feel I should be painting, which I think has helped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks to tabletop ready miniatures and a little bit of a pep talk we had yesterday morning.
Nice.
But
Solid
yeah,
lad, by
other
the
than
way.
that, oh yes, solid lad, absolutely brilliant painter as well.
Yeah. Go check him out on
But
Instagram.
yeah,
He does commissions too.
he does. He does. He even paints things that drive him mental, and then decides to paint even more of them.
Like happy trees. Happy trees with the
But yeah,
little
things of
friends.
happy trees, bloody hippies.
But yeah, no,
Yeah, so
you did really good work on that, man. Oh, sorry. I just caught myself. Oh, I felt like I swallowed a lump then. Did I stir the coffee?
I was gonna say, mate.
Hey, keep it PG, man. Oh, what am I kidding? That's why I put it at 9 o'clock. So, fuck it, it's the internet.
Right.
Right.
General rule of thumb: if you don't swear in the first couple of minutes, you're all right. How long we've been going?
6 minutes. Hey.
Oh, we're fine then.
Yeah, totally awesome, man.
We're sound.
So, apart from that, that one miniature, well, have you been up to much lately? I know you had you had your little one over looking after her and stuff.
The whole COVID fiasco. I say she were isolating for a week, then her mum ended up coming down with it.
Yeah.
But everything's back to normal now, and yeah, I found my mojo again. So,
man. And you got some quality time at the same time, so you know, silver linings and all that.
I had a brilliant time, mate. I've just had zero time for anything else.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
Kids in it.
Kids are demanding as hell, even when they're asleep.
I won't. Oh yeah.
You know, it's the aftermath that you got to deal with, isn't it? When they're asleep.
Yeah.
Well, which
I won't change anything.
Nah, nor would I. Just a heads up. The last few nights, my eldest's asthma's been playing up, mostly at night time. So if you do hear a coughing fit now and then, that's going to be him in the next room. Poor sod.
Bless him.
Yeah, I mean, he's dosed up on Monty Lucas. He's got his inhaler done, the brown one, you know, because that's like the sleepy time one.
Hardcore one.
Yeah, I put a bowl of hot water with Vicks Vapor in there as well. And the heating's off because, you know, the dry air can trigger him, and oh man, it's tough. But he'll get over it, and he'll be fine for like a month or two, and then he'll just have a solid week of just all throughout the night.
Oh, bless him.
Poor little sod. Anyways, enough about harping on about my problems. Let's have a look and see who we got in the chat. So starting up right at the top.
Of lovely people.
I know, right? We got Total Nova. How you doing? We got Scroggy Mini Painting. Just popping in to say hello. He couldn't hang around, which is a bit boo. But he said the thumbnail was proper lit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I loved it.
Kev asked for a mugshot, and then you get that.
Yeah. I was like, make it interesting. Make it like you're looking at something, like, you know, like you're hungry or something, or, you know, like, ooh. And he sent me that picture. I was like, yes. And I was like, all right, Normski, you have to have a beanie as well.
Yes.
Oh dear. It was perfect. And of course that is going to be the official logo. But I want to change it so, like, if I can get myself some glasses, that weird little bow thing, I can put on like a shirt, take a black and white picture of myself. I'll just point my beard out a little bit and go like that. Then stick that on there, and then that way they can't go, oh, you're using my logo, and try and sue me for the 5p that I have. Yeah. Could you imagine? Just for that. Oh dear.
I'll
So
take you to court. Go for it, mate.
yeah, go for it. What have I got? Yeah, look, I got like probably about £2,000 worth of fucking half painted miniatures if you want. Like ranging all the way back to the 90s. Oh, by the way, I have this fucking weird infestation all of a sudden of ladybirds or harlequins. I'm not sure which they are. But yeah, they're coming through the wooden frames, window frames.
Yep.
Fuckers. So
Don't do
random. Yeah, no, it's like late summer you get earwigs, and then like all of a sudden in January you start getting these fucking ladybird harlequin motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And you think, at first I was like, I've got flies in this house, what the fuck's going on? It's a bit early for that. And it's like, oh no, it's a fucking ladybird. Oh, that's cool. Piss off.
Laying eggs in your sills, mate.
In my what?
Getting under your sills and laying eggs in wood.
Oh yeah. I did once open the window and there was like a whole bunch just like in there, and I was like, get your fucking orgy out of here, you bastards. But you know,
I always remember staying at a hotel in Scarborough and opening the cupboard of the bedside table, and that was full of fucking ladybirds.
Yeah, fuckers. I mean, I know the great pest control, but like they're a pest themselves, you know.
They are.
Anyways, we were doing intros, so get sidetracked so easy. Gina, how you doing there? Is that supposed to be ogres or zombies? Either way, thank you very much. I'm an ogre. Nah, that's terrible. Wolfenstone's in the chat. We've got Void, Captain Bazooka. There's the Hobby Corner, Andrew Milligan. We also got the Misadventures of Mr. Fish. We got blah, 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 blah. Go down. The Squat Otter. Nightbot, how you doing? Doing your job. Tabletop Ready Minis. How you doing, matey? I hope you like the little like free promo we gave you.
Yeah.
Oh, all of a sudden it just skipped. Hang on. Go back up. There we go. We got Ravens Rook Miniatures. I said it right. Fucking nailed it.
Well done.
Yeah.
You got Scroggy. You got Scroggy wrong though. So.
Oh, fuck it.
You know what I mean?
We got Robert Evans with the Superfly. I actually saw him in a group chat the other day for the first time. I did not expect to see such a bearded man. Oh my god, what a beard it was. Touche, man, touche. We got Judge Gooch in the chat as well. We got Manx Mills. How you doing? Nice to see you there. Are you promised Andrew? All right, okay. Nice one. Oh, welcome to the Hobby Corner, man. So you're here. This is a Howling Griffins channel. Like, fuck it is. Get the fuck out of here, you bastard.
You know you love it, Kev.
This is an affiliate of McCrag, mofo. You get that? We are Ultra to the D, yo. Ultra D's. Ultra G's. What?
Dear. I think you need to stick that on the OnlyFans.
I think I need to stop with the coffee. It's the only like hot drink that when it goes cold, you can still kind of drink it. Tea definitely can't.
Yeah, man.
But hot chocolate even like that goes a bit there. But yes. More coffee. Oh dear. Okay, so what Kev needs is a heavy flamer. Thank you, Mr. Otter. Yes, I do. Ultra D's nuts. That's it. Yes. Yes. Oh man. Ah, beautiful.
Oh dear me.
We're all about the Ultra D's nuts. All right, I'll stop that now. Go with the triple X. No, all right, I'm showing my age there with a little wrestling reference there. I'll behave now. Have I lost you? Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I lose you? I think my internet cut. Oh, is my internet conking out? I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Probably. Sky has not been good for me lately. It's been dropping out a lot.
Well,
Yeah, really poop. Gina says the KFC logo is a stickman body with Sanders' head. No. No. Have you not seen the newest thumbnail? It is literally a KFC bucket full of paintbrushes. I mean, like, I'm not too original and artistic that I'll make a stickman kernel on there. That's crazy. Manx Mills is one of the guys in my silly 1/2 panel madness. Yikes. Oh yeah, you're all nutters. All of you. Every single one of you. Right, so, should we get on with reviewing the entrance then?
Yeah.
The entries.
We could. I don't see why not. That is sort of why we're here.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Alright, I need to. I don't want you got to see my who's in the thing because that I don't know if that's a privacy thing or not. There we go. There we go. Transition.
There we go.
Wee. But my face isn't in there now. It's fine. It's okay. We're good. Right. So, Mr. Wolfenstone was very astute enough to put together all of your pictures of your unpainted miniatures next to your painted miniatures, so that we could have a look over them. And last night, myself, Normski, and Dave, all right, Dave, sat down
when
and
he could be bothered to turn up.
Yeah, yeah. He even popped out halfway through, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's a busy man, apparently.
Although I think that was he was leaving, and then we were just chatting nonsense for about 15 more minutes, and he dropped back in. So
yeah, because he was like, "Oh, I left the other chat to be in this one, and then I went back to say bye, and I saw this was still open, so I popped back in to say bye here as well." I was like, "All right," and then we just chatted nonsense for another half hour. Oh dear.
it's all good fun.
Yeah. So, Mythos in the chat. How you doing, buddy? Glad you could make it. Right. So, let's get to it, shall we? Right. So, to start off with, we have got. You know what? Actually, I'm not even bothered about who can see who's there because it's just the mods and the bot. That's fine. There we go. And now we can see me. It's all about me and you guys as well, but me. So we're starting off with. So we're starting off with Quingo. He painted up this squat, I believe.
Yeah, he was a little bit late getting his unpainted picture to me, so I found the most unpainted one I could.
Yeah, which was.
But there is a completely unpainted one.
Completely unpainted one down there, yeah. So that was the before, and he stuck a power pack on the back. It's a nice, easy conversion. But what we're looking at is the paint job itself, and the final job came out really crisp. I liked the script work, and I liked that it wasn't flat. You know, there's some highlights in there, and I like that blue. It's a nice pastel, almost pastel, but it's a nice solid blue as well. What were your thoughts?
Like you say, it is a nice, solid, all-round miniature. I mean, if it was me, maybe a little more depth for some of the panel lining.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you can't really pick much of a fault with it. You know what I mean? It's nice and neat. It's good. I love the work that he's done on the book. Yeah, it's a nice mini, you know what I mean? Like I say, it's I think maybe the highlights and the shading could have been pushed a little bit more, but that's just my own personal sort of
Oh yeah, I
take on.
forgot we were supposed to do a bit more in depth on you as well. Like we were gonna say what was it? Oh yeah, your experience in the hobby as well, just so people don't think it's a random Dave like slagging their shit off.
Who's this random dude? All right. Well, we can do a quick roundup. I started hobbying in the late 80s with Hero Quest and Space Hulk. I was one of those kids that was always in Games Workshop. I even used to, one of the staff lived nearby, so he picked me up and I'd head in there with him while they were working and stuff like that. But that were back in the days where you could go in back and get things on staff discount as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those stuff discount was great. You know, you just paid what it weighed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a copy of Mordine for $5 when it was released.
And that's why Games Workshop didn't make too much money to begin with.
Yeah. But yeah, after that, I started working at a little independent game store called the Evil Empire that was set up by an ex-Games Workshop staff member. And while I was doing that, there was the gaming aspect, but we also made boards for people and did commission paintwork and things like that. So that's sort of what I was doing between the ages of 17 to 20.
All right.
Give or take.
Yeah.
You know, we made gaming boards that were ruined cities. It was when the whole sort of Stalingrad thing was floating about with the Imperial Guard and stuff like that.
Nice.
So there were lots of that sort of thing going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, sort of from there, I've kept in with the hobby side, but I've done I've done a bit of everything, you know what I mean? I worked on a small holding milking goats like we were talking about last night.
Yeah.
But more relevant, I used to work on custom bikes, motorbikes, spray jobs and things like that, doing airbrush work on petrol tanks and all that sort of
nice
artsy, fartsy, pretending it's a real job kind of stuff.
Yeah. One of my favorite artworks. Sorry, I have to interject, but one of my favorite artworks is a dump truck, right? That has Michael Jackson from Moonwalker, you know, like doing the lean, so that when it tips, it looks like he's doing that lean back. Like,
yeah.
Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
Where was I?
Pretending that you had a job.
I was. Yeah, I had a job. I had a job, and I used to paint pictures on really expensive motorbikes.
That's rad, man. That's sick. That really is sick.
Then I went into fiberglass, and I was a boat builder for a little while.
Oof.
But that sort of branched off. I ended up getting a job turning some guy. He had a jacuzzi room. His house had fucking turrets.
For real?
And he got a jacuzzi room, and he wanted it turning into a cave. So me and my mate went down to the local quarry and just took loads of moulds of rocks and made fiberglass panels and stuck it all up around walls and like joined it together and painted it and stuff. And yeah, I'm one of them creative types.
That's sick, man. So there we go. I mean, like, there's these credentials. Okay, so it's coming from a lot of experience. Of course, I'm bringing 20 odd years of being in the hobby as well, and I have basic grasps of you know, color theory and non-metallic metals and, you know, all that fancy shit, but I don't use it because it's a lot of faff and it takes a lot of time and effort, and I just, if I don't get mini painted quick enough, then I won't get it finished, because then I start nitpicking. Yeah, I start nitpicking and then I get bored. Meandering Shade, how you doing, mate? So there's that, and I've done I've seen enough of Warhammer and Lord of the Rings evolve over the years to sort of have an appreciation of different styles of painting and different styles of miniatures as well, because I've seen other game systems like sort of float around in that community, you know, like Warmer Hordes and Frostgrave and you know, those sort of games.
Yeah.
So I've seen other stuff, and I even got some pagan miniatures as well, which are still available, by the way. So, you know, there's a little bush there. So yeah, you know, that's my credentials. And then of course Normski, he's had butt ton of years in the industry and doing a hobby and commission work as well. So if he is ever here, then you know, give him so much shit for it. Whatever happened to bros before?
Great minds and all that.
All right, you know. Ah, dear. All right, so let's get back to the judging, and then yeah. We're gonna bore everyone just giving our TED talks. So yeah, we're starting off with Quingo. So yeah, I love it. I think that the paint job is solid. It's neat. There's a bit of detail there.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that can be done, and like I said, we're not here to slag anyone's work off. We're here to encourage and give you great advice and motivation so you can push yourself further. I would say just a little bit of shading, a bit more like
yes.
If you just glaze, that's all you'd have to do is glaze a slightly darker shade of the blue, and like where you could use natural light where it's reflecting off, ignore those bits and just go for like under or around where you see the shadow, and that would finish it off beautifully. So it is so close to being like an amazing paint job, and it is a really good paint job, by the way, because I love the script. Like I said, I love the script work. It is so damn neat. I can't paint that neat for shit. I'm painting a dragon. It's got big blocks of detail rather than tiny bits of detail. Do you think I can still stay along those lines? No, I don't colour in the lines. No. Okay. You should see the wings on it. Like, there's blobs of paint all over it. Like, I effed that up big time. I have to go back over those membranes to tidy it up. So, yeah, great work, man. Any other final words?
The only other thing I've got to say about this was my favourite for quite a while in the competition. I mean, I know we posted it quite early, but yeah, it's a solid mini. But yeah, like you've already covered, just sort of a bit more shading.
Yeah,
I think it'll make it pop a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, excellent work.
It's beautiful, yeah. All right, moving on. We got Mr. Fish. Now, Mr. Fish experimented with different flesh tones, starting with different base colors, and of course he had some funky 3D printed miniatures as well. So this was his entry. Now I think the miniature is funky as heck, and I love the concept of it. I believe they're supposed to be commandos, hence they're painted purple.
Yeah.
The thing is though, with 3D printed miniatures, is a lot of the time you get all this like texture from where it's printed, and it can kind of sort of be a distraction to the miniature itself.
Muddy the miniature.
Yeah. I also love the base. The amount of detail that's gone into the base is excellent.
Yeah.
I do feel though that the skin, as it's a lovely olive green, and I think it looks like you put freckles on as well, which is great. But I feel like if you just had a bit more time in there, just like an extra half hour, just to layer in a little bit more, you could really make those muscles pop.
Yeah, a few more high points on it.
Yeah. So it's not to say that it's bad. It is like, you know, a great tabletop standard, but just a little bit more, and then all of a sudden it will just pop. And the same with the gun. You got this massive fuck off, I'm going to blow a tank size hole up your ass gun, and
Yeah.
it's so basically painted, and it's just like, ah, man, you know, like you got the coils there, you could just get a little glow on there.
Yeah.
Maybe pick out some of the details, but
a few more of the details. I said my I mean, I know Day is orcs and Day is painting it purple to be sneaky.
yeah,
Just a couple of the clasps and things on like the uniform around the shoulders, I think could have maybe been picked out with some metal.
yeah,
Just break it up a little bit and make it a little bit more readable.
yeah. I mean, like, you know, like I said, they're supposed to be stealthy, so they're not, nothing about it is supposed to stand out. But I mean, the idea is that they just slap some purple paint on them, and all of a sudden they're invisible. So it shouldn't really matter. But yeah, it just would take just that little bit, like extra half hour, just to smoothen out the highlight on the skin, pick out the bit of detail on the gun, and boom, it'd be such a freaking awesome paint job. And again, like your basing skill, mate, I wish I had that basing skill. You know, like I only just started using tufts properly. Like before, I literally just put texture paint and dry brush. That was it. And before that, it was just PVA some sand and then soak lots of paint onto it. So
that'd be right. He does have, though, see, he's got his own YouTube channel, and he's got a very good video about basing.
Yeah.
About how he's done these bases and stuff, so it's well worth a watch.
Definitely. Yeah, so definitely go check that out. The Misadventures of Mr. Fish.
Mr. Gotti Fish.
Yeah, Mr. Hottie. So thank you so much for your entry, dude. And then of course we got Underhive Hero with a little green plastic head, which looks it like I was like, hang on, is that, or is it all like, what's going on? And it took me a moment to realize it was green plastic. I don't know why. It just did.
Ravensrock wants to know if it's too late to enter his Bad Moon Flyer.
Yeah, man. Sorry, you've missed the cutoff. So and we did say like, yeah, it was a pretty damn good job. Like, and you squandered it, man. You squandered it. You could have had a good run in, but no man.
Would have been in there.
maybe this month. Who knows? So Underhive Hero. He's painted up some Howling Griffin biker.
Yeah. Howling Griffin's channel, isn't it?
Yeah, man. So Howling Griffins, I detest them so. I kind of felt like it was a troll. Like, you know, like that was a troll move.
Well, but he has done a brilliant job with the division of the colours and splitting it up.
Yes. Very neat, very straight down the middle.
It is very neat, very straight. I have two gripes. He's not drilled his gun barrels, which, well...
Oh, that's a sackable offence. Right off. Like...
Heresy.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit too flat for my liking. I think it could have done again with a bit more shading and maybe a little bit of an edge highlight just to make it pop a little more.
Yeah, I mean, we had to really zoom in on the picture, and the face was a good standard. Like, you know, there was layering and shading and that, and it looks like it was painted. The rest of it is based. It is bolt gun metal or lead belcher. It's Evelyn Sunset, Mephiston Red, and Abaddon Black. I feel like just a little bit of shading on there, and it would already transform it from ready on the board to ready to knock some heads together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it. Just push it that little bit further, just with a little bit more detail.
Yeah, man. And so, like, you know, that neatness there is an absolute great start. And to be able to pull that off, like, because, okay, the gun, the bike, fine. That's in two halves. You could just follow the mold, like the gap in the plastic. But the Marine himself, getting that dead straight down the middle, that is tough. And I know, because I also had to paint a Necron like that as well. So, no, like the effort that's gone in already is great. It's a brilliant start. Just get a little bit of that shading in there. Maybe dab on like a little bit of Abaddon black around the edges of those panels, with a little bit of lead belcher on top. And then you got yourself instant weathering as well, and that'll just make the whole thing look a lot more dynamic and alive and ready to fuck some shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say it's a really good start.
Yeah.
I think another couple of hours, just refining some details, dropping some shade in the deep bits, and dropping a bit of a highlight. But yeah, can't complain about it.
Oh, he said he did shade it. I cleaned it all back black because I hated the muddy look of the bike panels. All right. No, mate, it has to look muddy because then it looks like it's been in the terrain. It's in the environment. You need to immerse it by, like, just like when, for example, when I base my miniatures, like a lot of people are really neat with basing their miniatures, and they don't let any bits and pieces even go on the boots or on the wheels. And I'm like, no, if you walk on a muddy field, what happens? You get mud up your fucking legs. Like, you know, because your shoes get muddy and then they scuff on your loose clothing. Mud on you all over the place.
Yeah, man.
Be messy with it.
You get mud all over you.
Yeah, be messy with it. Same with sand. Sand gets everywhere. Dust gets everywhere. So muddy it up, man. Really get it filthy, and then it will just make it look so much more like it's been in there. Fucking mowing some cunts down. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Instant monetization. Poof. Yeah, but it's like, you know, like it's been mowing some mofos down, you know? That's what you want.
Yes.
Like have a blood streak go right down the side of that, like it just literally just caves someone's head in with the side of the bike. You know what I mean? Like, go for it, man. Don't be afraid to mess it up. Get in there.
This is something you need to tell us, Kev. That's a bit savage, mate.
Fuck shit up. Blood for the blood god. Or the emperor. Got water repellent shoes, Kev. You heard of Space Marine Crep Protect? Oh wow, alright, get out of it. Yeah. But no, like I said, that is a proper neat paint job.
He opted out of doing it grimy.
Yeah.
Because it was such a vibrant scheme.
Which
I can understand, because I do things like that. I'll paint something and then go, right, it's time to make it mucky, and then go, oh, I don't want to though.
Yeah. Ah, man, I know that. I know that feeling. But no, like I said, it is a really
neat.
So damn neat. It's too neat. I don't like it. It's unnatural. Why? Burn it. It's too neat.
I think he's a robot.
I know,
he's a
right?
robot.
Yeah, definitely. That's factory painted. That is. Yeah, that's not by hand. Don't lie to us, mate. Don't lie. We know. We can see your lies. I really got to keep off coffee. It is not good for me.
I think you do. Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know. But anyways,
You're
thank you so
like
much.
Abigail after a bag of Haribo.
By the way, look, didn't you notice like I double beanies today because it was such a special occasion?
You double beanied?
I double beanied. Got 2 beanies on. I duffed my beanie too. We didn't say
dear me.
this was going to be a smooth show, so we got no.
No, we didn't.
No.
We said it was going to be a laugh, so as long as people find it funny, then
Even if
it's a
they don't,
success in
it's
my
funny
eyes.
for us. Fuck it.
Yeah, great.
Someone out there's got to be laughing with us.
I'm sure they are.
No, actually, I think we just found the other person, and it's you and me. All right, so yeah, no, like I said, get it grimy, man. Don't be afraid of it. I know it's a vibrant color scheme. It is super neat, and that's the only fault I've got with it. It's too neat. Fuck it up, mate. Fuck it up, and it will look so freaking awesome. And then go to the rest of your army and fuck all of that up as well. Make it all that grim and dark. And then I want a picture of your whole force as well. By the way, definitely. Sorry, I missed that.
He's a barber by trade. That's why he's got such steady hands, mate.
Now he's just showing off, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, hashtag special Kev double beanie. Nice.
Special Kev double beanie. That makes you a 2-outer.
A 2-outer.
2-outer.
Oh, don't like him. He's a 2-outer.
Yeah.
There's careful, and then there's just being silly. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much, man. Moving on.
Yeah.
Gina Doherty. Is it Doherty or Doherty? I never got
Doherty.
the Doherty bit. Like, I never understood why people say that.
Right. Well, the way it's spelled, it's either Doherty or Doherty.
Yeah. I believe it's
Doherty.
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 Anyway.
Ugh.
Gina's a boss.
Sorry,
anyway.
She is. Say that she's only been painting a few months, and
so she's been in the hobby for a few months, and she was like, I want to do a diorama. She bought herself a McFarlane Space Marine, the unpainted
giant
one.
Space Marine.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to have them play a tabletop game of normal folk. Like, not fantasy or sci-fi, no, just normal folk. So it's like, cool. And here is the result right there. I mean, I absolutely love the concept, and I love the effort that's gone into, like the table and the terrain on there, the little people, sourcing the smaller dice as well that the Space Marine's holding.
Ho!
Yeah.
Tabletop Reddit's just joined, mate.
Oh, what one, my friend? Boom!
What a legend!
Absolute fucking legend. Fuck damn. Yeah, man.
Oh,
cry? and now he's no, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not pickle. just burn. I didn't mean to burn him, but dude, thank you so much, mate. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to add you to the VIP chat now as well. But I just want to say also, enjoy the little logo. It's a Reliant Robin that you now have next to your name. Yeah. It gets replaced with a wheelie bin though. You lost that third wheel to the 2-wheel devil that is the recycling wheelie bin. You're welcome. So anyways, cheers, man. I don't know why it didn't come up on screen, by the way. That should have.
I don't know. It popped up in the chat. Obviously, I'm looking at chat. You're looking at Messenger, Discord, aren't you?
It didn't come up. Why?
Don't know.
Bruv, I am not happy about that because I wanted to see his little thing go up.
Oh, why?
Alert box.
Run, dude, run.
Alert box. What are you doing, alert box? Where are you at? Alert box is there.
Well,
it's visible.
It's not doing anything.
It's not. It's now doing now. Oh, I apologise, my friend. Anyways, back to Gina's entry. So, as I was saying, the effort is amazing. Sourcing all the different materials, amazing. Getting the smaller dice, amazing. The concept, amazing. The only thing that lets it down is the Space Marine itself.
Yeah.
Now, we agreed the gun was great. It's got a nice sort of texture to it. It's got script on the over moment.
The guns that got that bit more detail to it, which then detracts from the Marine a bit more. For me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It needs some panel lining, and even if it's just a bit of an edge highlight on the top points, because I know it's big, so it's a different thing to paint.
It's a different beast completely to paint. I haven't painted anything that large myself.
I have, and it's an absolute ball ache, mate, because miniature painting principles don't apply.
You have to do larger sweeping gestures with your highlights and your shading and stuff. You got to go heavier and cover a larger area for it to stand out. Yeah, so I got the concept down. I've seen enough of that stuff. But yeah, no, like you just need to get the largest paintbrush you got. Get some Nuln Oil. Just go along all those recesses. Don't matter about being neat, because it's a large enough miniature where you won't really notice if the lines aren't dead straight, because no one's holding it up to their face. It's large enough to sit at arm's length.
I wouldn't go for Nuln Oil. I'd mix up my own panel lining wash of a dark blue.
Or like
a really dark black blue.
Like Dracoff Nightshade, maybe. Yeah. Or even a little bit of contrast medium. No, not contrast medium. Where's a good, not Black Templar, because that is absolutely really strong. I've got a contrast blue. Oh, feck, I don't. I've got Ephrematic blue. That's not good enough. What is the Leviathan blue? There we do. I do have it. Yeah, Leviathan blue. 50-50 mix with some contrast medium, or any medium, so it's not too strong, and just go through all those.
Some panel lining round and.
So yeah, no, but like I said, my personal opinion, I love it. I love the concept. I love the fact that all that effort's gone into it. The only thing that let it down was just needed that little bit of shading on the giant Space Marine, because it is the focal point of the diorama, so you want it to pop as much as possible. So they were not putting it down.
Space Wolves, right? Oh no!
The
speed, she knocked it out as well. She did it in about a week.
I know, right?
The whole thing.
I know, right?
From scratch. It's just like the speed she gets through stuff. I can't get my head around it.
Exactly.
I've been painting bloody Garrick from Garrick's Reavers for 2 days now.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? But I am being a bit fancy.
Yeah. I think you were saying Mythos said Space Wolves Grey would be great shade color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work well. And Tabletop said, can airbrush the washes if you have one. Not that I do. I am all about the dry brush. Hashtag dry brush for life.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why I made that noise. I was supposed to go no, but I just went a little too high on that. But yeah, no.
I think you need a couple of Horlicks to calm you down, mate.
Yeah. Well, I'm on some squash now, so it's all right. Yeah, man. Flushing that caffeine out now. So yeah, thank you again for that.
The San Miguel this evening.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I can't be arsed with alcohol these days. It's just an effort. We've got to get a mixer, or got to go to the shop and buy some beer. It's like, forget.
The shop is on the way to and from the little school, so.
Oh, you lucky devil!
School run in the morning, nip into the shop, grab some beers for the evening.
Sorted.
I can actually see the school from my bedroom window. It's fucked up.
Oh man.
So like we set off 5 minutes before she has to be there, and we're usually early.
Yeah. That's
So
still cool, man. Like living around the corner from the school.
I feel for you, man. Yeah, I feel for you, especially during the graveyard talk days.
Oh mate, that was
when you didn't have up.
Yeah, we didn't have the car, and it took me an hour and a half to get the kids to school, and then another hour to get to work.
Yeah.
And then by then, like, most of the morning's gone. Ugh. But anyways, back on the subject. Let's reel it back in.
Ooh. Gina has just pointed out a very nice fact.
The tiny minis
miniatures on the board, they're actually based and the rims have been painted black.
Yes. Now, again, like I said,
I hadn't noticed that, but that
you didn't notice that.
Such a lovely detail.
It's got black rims.
I've not noticed.
She painted the rims as well, man. Like I said, everything about this is freaking awesome.
It is genius.
And,
or Gina.
Genius. Yeah. And
no, that sounds wrong. Genius. But even down to the little box of terrain under the table.
The spare terrain, right? That's amazing. Like, who would think to put a spare box of terrain underneath? So yeah, if you ever get time, I know it would only take you an evening because you're a freaking speedy painter. Just get some shading in on that Space Marine, and it will help make it pop, and it will finish that off really nicely. And you know, like, it's one of those projects that you can always like come back to if you feel like if you need to. But I mean, it is like I said, a great entry and great concept. I can't give it more praise. It's got too much praise already. I don't even give myself that much praise, and I'm freaking awesome. I'm not really. Ignore that. All right. Moving on, we got Wolf Brother Me Fuss. So I think we lost Wolfenstone again.
I'm here.
Oh, you're there. All right. I'm just
I'm
not
here.
that funny.
I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah, I get it.
It's. I had a message through and it distracted me for a minute because it was confusing as hell. But I am back in the room.
Excellent. You know what though? I'm gonna say
look into my eyes, not around my eyes. Look into my eyes. You're under.
Yeah. Don't bring up Little Britain. That's a whole nother distraction.
You're back in the room.
By the way, I'm gonna say one last thing about this. Goblin green rims. You painted those rims in goblin green. Then it would have been a masterpiece. Like, you know.
Yeah, some proper 90s
goblin green. Yeah. All right, so thank you so much, Gina. It is an absolute amazing entry.
Ooh, there you go. She's going to drop some shading on it tomorrow.
Well, no need to get like that. Jeez. Like, we're giving constructive criticism here. We're not being an arsehole about it.
Oh, no.
I'm messing with the word shade here. I'm trying to be funny again. Obviously, it's not that good. I'm just shit at being funny when I try to be funny. Or not try to be funny. Or anytime.
I just don't get this youthful.
Well, you said she was dropping shade. So I was like, oh.
Well, no. She said she will do it tomorrow. But then I thought I'd clarify what I was talking about. So obviously you're not reading the chat, but then
I am reading the chat. I got it right here, mate. I'm on it, man.
Oh,
I'm on it. You're over modding.
Sure,
yeah, you're over modding, mate. What did Mr. Fish say? Oh, wish I realized we were supposed to be going for some golden demon level painting in this challenge. These have all been awesome in my opinion. Hey, this is the
They are
KFC.
awesome.
This is the KFC, mofo.
This is the
We don't
thing.
mess around. You want a good bucket or a greasy bucket? Because if you want a greasy bucket, we can be greasy about it. If you want some crunchy skin on that chicken, then we're going to bring that spice and that crisp. I'm losing myself on my own fucking analogy.
Yeah. Yeah. You got stuck in the back of your own head then, mate. But no.
Let's move on. All right. Mythos.
It's not that it's Golden Demon level, but there's been so many good entries. We've had to be really, really critical.
We have to be
about how we're choosing things.
So that we're letting you in on our process, because with Golden Demon you wouldn't get that. You might get a little scribble on a bit of paper if you're in the top 10, but you wouldn't get this kind of analysis live for you guys to enjoy and take back home and give you that extra hobby mojo to push yourselves. And that's what this challenge is all about. It's all about us all coming together, learning from each other, and
inspiring each other.
That's what it's all about. Inspiration in the community to help us all improve and get ourselves going. So okay, Kev, no more coffee. Oh fuck. Getting called out there. Hey Pretzel, how you doing, mate? Glad to have you here. He snuck in there, didn't he? Little sneaky pretzel boy. I could eat you up with a beer. I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah, I agree with Gina. No more coffee for Kevin. So, Wolf Brother Mythos. Ooh. So he's painted up a Blagar veteran from his little collection there.
The unpainted one is the second from the left on the second row.
So yeah, this one right here.
The big group pic, but I found him. I found it.
There you go. It's right there. So yeah. My thoughts. I love the blade. That is some really nice transition there. I like the little icon here, and the base is great. Even the holster here, there's some texture going on here, which is really good.
Yeah.
My only gripe is that I feel like this was rushed a little bit, and I'm not sure if it, because I've seen what you're capable of, Mr. Mythos, and you do absolutely beautiful work. And I'm not sure if you're just getting this tabletop ready, or if you got sidetracked and then like you just wanted to get it finished for the challenge. But yeah, no, like just look at the blade. Look what you achieve with the blade, the base, the holster. There's your proof that you can do some amazing work with the rest of it. What are your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, like you say, the blade is absolutely beautiful and that draws your eye. But then when you start to go around the rest of the miniature, there's just a couple of bits that words.
I thought your internet cut then.
No, my brain did, mate. It's like there's some beautiful volumetric highlighting going on the shield and stuff, where sort of at the top corners and the bottom. But then on the eagle on the chest, it just looks a little, I don't know, rushed.
Yeah.
Like you said, like he was trying to get it finished. But, like I say, it's the only real faults that I can find with it.
Yeah.
It's a nice mini.
It is a nice mini.
Just maybe a little bit more time on some of the highlighting, but the highlighting's all there at least.
Yeah, I like the colour scheme. I like the blue and the black.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it.
With the yellow eyes, it's glowing there. It's a lovely concept of colours. And yeah, I can't, but like you said, like that blade just draws you in. Just stare at that blade.
It does.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh, you stare at that thing for hours. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
So, but yeah. Don't rush it, man. We know you're good. Unless it was for like a game, a competition or something, then that's fine. Like, we get that. You know, you're hitting a deadline, you got to get
Oh
stuff
yeah.
done. Just get the basic concept out and done, and then like you can always revisit later if needed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, amazing work, mate. Thank you so much for
So
entering.
I think is it a freehand on the left pauldron, or
On the
is
left
it
one.
a bit of a freehand? His chapter
Stage left
symbol,
or R left?
the Marines left.
Okay, so
Stage left. The wolf.
the
from
wolf on the moon. I'm not sure if that's a transfer actually, because if that is freehand, that is neat as fuck.
It is.
So I think it might be a transfer.
The skull and crossbones one I recognise as a Space Wolf one.
Yeah.
But the bottom one, I'm really not sure. This is custom colour scheme.
I don't really like the traditional colours when I first started in the hobby, so I made my own black, blue,
Oh, they are
and
decals.
silver. Ah. There you go.
He's done a bloody banging job of incorporating it into the miniature, though, because I couldn't tell.
There you go. Boom.
So,
there you go. You get some
awesome
high
work.
praise there, man. So yeah, thank you so much, man. That is a really nice. It is a really nice job. Just don't rush it, man. You know, it's a hobby. At the end of the day, it's not a sprint.
Slow down, man. Kick back. Enjoy the ride.
Exactly.
It's not a race, dude.
Exactly. Lure pack. No, Jay.
Where the hell did you get lure pack from?
I don't know. Oh no, it's not lure pack. It's that other one. What was that advert with all the different tech? And it had the really smooth. It had the really smooth talking voice of that man. And it was like this dude, he went from like a bike to a car to a sports car, and then he went to like a jet plane and then a rocket or some stuff like that. Never mind. Well, that's another tangent.
I no idea, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, so he threw a box here as his I haven't started yet. That could have just been an empty box, so instant disqualification. No, I'm joking.
I mean, I accepted it because even though we can't see it, it probably isn't painted.
Yeah, true.
A half assembled pic.
Yeah, there it is. So like if you can squint your eyes a little bit, then you can see it's there. There's also Filthy Towel in the background. So we're off to a bad start already. And there it is, Khan the Betrayer. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts. He didn't drill his barrel.
Yep, straight away. Fucking drill your barrel.
Was that,
Get out of here.
And I went, ooh, oh, he's not drilled his barrel.
After all the shit he gave Elston as well for not drilling his fucking $5,000 worth of Death Corps of Krieg. Like, he ain't gonna drill shit. That's way too much to drill. You had one mini, man. One
model.
Yeah. So we're gonna grass on you to Elston. Heck, I'm writing the email out already.
Well, you can do that, mate.
Yeah, man, definitely. They call me Grassy Arse for a reason.
I ain't no grass.
I love it.
Get shanked for that where I live, pal.
Oh, mate, you got worse than that where I live. Yes, there is worse than just being shanked. I won't go into it because I do actually want to not get kicked off of this platform.
Demonetized.
Yeah, at this early stage. So yes, you were saying no drill.
Conversation back to...
So you were saying this one is disqualified for not having a drill barrel. Aside from that, though,
it's a lovely, neat paint job. I mean, I know I'm going to invoke Normski now. I know he's not here, but sort of as he said,
Use his
kind of
words.
looks like one red, and then he's just non-washed it, not actually shaded or highlighted it. I'm not sure on that myself. It may be the case. It's not the best picture, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, we definitely need like we need the camera to be a bit lower, just so we can see the armor better, and maybe like a rear
find
shot
that
as well.
golden angle.
Yeah, which should be him with the drilled barrel pointing at the camera.
Yeah, looking at you.
Yeah, looking at you. Like, I'm gonna fucking get you. So yeah, I mean, like,
it looks nice in the base. I'm not sure. I can't really remember what the sculpted bits are on the base. I think it's just stood on a rock or something. So
yeah, the base looks alright, apart from the rim of it. The rim is a bit messy.
It's a bit lumpy. A bit lumpy,
mate. Is that where you didn't file down the plastic? Tut 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 tut. I do like the fire themed grass tuff. That fits perfectly. That's a nice little touch.
Yes.
One thing that stood out to me, and I think Normski pointed it out as well, the vein on the arm is too pale, mate. Where's the dude's blood?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a servant of Khorne. You don't paint veins white unless he's bled himself dry trying to please the Lord of Khorne.
I know the traditional scheme, it were always sort of a bluey veiny colour, weren't it?
Yeah.
Going back to the old miniature.
Hold. No, but it's a solid paint job overall. It does the job. It gets it on the table. It's not shooting anything, but that's fine because he's Khorne. He likes to get in combat.
Well, it is like a Mark 1 plasma pistol, so it's probably going to blow up anyway.
Exactly. Not that it would hurt him anyway. It's like he's a boss. But yeah, we need a better angle so we can properly judge it. But I mean, from what we can see, like I said, it is a solid paint job nonetheless.
And a very solid paint job.
I enjoy it very much because what always threw me off was the fact that Khan was always depicted with that one bare arm. And then, like, it wasn't until I read one of the Horus Heresy novels that you found out why. It was literally, there's no spoilers because the book's been out for time, but it was just after Angron tried to tip a Titan over and ended up getting buried in the ground, and then he was digging himself out, but he was going the wrong way, so he was digging himself worse. And when he finally gets out, he's looking at his axe, one of the two, and it's like all the teeth are bent and broken, and he just tosses it to the side. It's like whatever. And Khan is like, oh hell, no, I want that. So he strips off the armor on his arm because it was already busted up from the fight, and he gives it to the nearest tech adept, and I was like, yo, fix this up, find every single tooth and fix it up. That bitch is mine.
Yeah.
And then after that, he straps it to him, and that's it. He never lets go. But it was the whole, like, you know, the armor's gone, but he's not even bothered to replace the armor because that's his swinging arm, baby, and he wants full mobility.
Yeah. That's it. Make it free.
Yeah. Can't put him out in space though.
Well.
Yeah, he can't do Void Wars.
Yeah.
He'd lose his arm.
But he's like not exactly all the way human anymore, is he?
No. Have you gone for a poo?
What?
You got all echoey, mate. It sounds like you're in the bathroom. Is that why the camera's off? You're taking a dump while you're live on my show. That's my job, mate.
I'm in the kitchen, dude. Or I was in the kitchen.
All right, I'll let you off, mate. I'll let you off. So yeah,
room.
So like I said, it's a solid paint job, and I really enjoy it. So thank you so much, dude. Keep it up. Keep up the
Yeah.
great work. All right, moving on. We have the judge. So there's the before, nicely primed. I can't tell if that's just it being shiny or if he's put some sort of centerfold highlight going on there. Kind of, I think it's glossy.
I think it's just shiny.
And here is the entry. So it is a bagpiper of some sort.
It's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf. So I'm gonna be highly critical because this guy, he is like competition standard award winner. What the fuck is up with that grass tuft, mate? That little bit just hanging down. That cancels the entire miniature. It's off-putting. I cannot look at this and not see that little, and it's just bending to the one side as well. It's not even going down straight. It's bending to the side. I mean, we all know they usually bend one way or the other. But that's just distracting, you know. Like, dude, I have a higher standard expected from you, and I've been let down completely. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'd not even noticed that one strand of static grass that was pointing downwards until you pointed it out yesterday.
It was a case of like spot the fuck up, wasn't it? Like, where's the
it really was. It was like we can't just be like, oh, this is beautiful, it's amazing. The only one thing that threw me on the pipes, on the bagpipes, there's a really heavy shadow on one side of each of them. But then the pipe closest to his head, that very heavy shadow is on the side of it, but it's not being cast by the other pipes, and there's no other of those heavy shadows further down the model. So it didn't quite sit.
Just there.
But it was just that one. The other two make sense.
But then Normski
like
sort of offered
that side, and
Normski offered an olive branch in that maybe the light source is coming this way, and that's why the shade is there. So it's not being cast by anything over here, but by the light coming down this way.
It's being cast from the opposite side. But then there are no other of those heavy shadows on the other side of the model either.
Down on this side.
That was like was just the only thing that I could find.
And that could just be the angle of the picture as well. Like,
it could be. It could be.
Beautiful highlights, lovely bit of shading. Maybe could have cast a bit more shadow in some areas, unless it's like a really bright day that this particular model is living in. But yeah, I mean, look at the blends on that fabric as well.
Oh, I know the skin color and stuff like is all red in the face and wherever you're. It just.
The leather's got texture as well. Look at the sole of the shoe. Oh no! Look, hang on. No, sorry. We're deducting more points. There is a second strand right there, hanging down, all limp and everything. No,
right in the middle as well.
That's it. Yeah, you didn't even drill the pipes either.
Oh, didn't drill his barrels.
I know. Come on, man. You're supposed to be like. Just come on, man. You're a competition level painter and commissioner, and you just
drill your bagpipe.
You might as well throw that in the fucking bin. Just toss it in the dumpster fire. You know, that's it, man. I bet you didn't even notice the lack of drilling there, did you?
I did, but I didn't think it mattered because it's not a gun.
Mate, you don't know. You could be firing, like, you know, boiling ale out of that. You don't know. Or, like, strong words.
Bagpipe music, that's offensive enough.
Ach, you bastard. Oh dear. So yeah, thank you for your very disappointing entry, Judge Good. Maybe better luck next time.
Shut the fuck up,
It's my show. I'll give him shit if I wanna. It's an Atlantis miniature dwarf, by the way. Mr. Judge had included. So yeah. Perfect. Oh, and Meandering came in with push his glasses up the nose. Actually, most space marines can survive void space for a while without armor because they can secrete a waxy substance that protects their skin. Thank you.
Sounds like my ex.
Oosh. Moving on, shall we? Before we get in too much trouble. This is the Squat Fianotta. This chap has only just started the hobby this year. I
believe this is only like his second
miniature or third miniature, yeah. So
it's like second space marine.
He used his Christmas money and heck of a lot of it. He got the starter set, base like the starter paints.
Oh yeah.
And
he discovered the joy of going in expecting to spend this much and coming out having spent that much.
To be fair, he actually thought he was going to spend double. So he actually undersold. He actually,
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
So yeah, I think it's solid, man. Like if you saw my first and second and 10th and 50th attempt at painting miniatures, they were just blobby pieces of shit.
Right.
No filling of paints.
My very first miniature was the original Space Hulk Terminators, and I painted them with Humbrol enamels because that's all that was available.
Dude,
where I lived. They were grim. They look fucking terrible.
Oh, mate. Oh, that's perfectly mediocre miniatures, just totally ruined. Like,
yeah.
Oh, mate. So yeah, like, we've all been there. We've all started off from somewhere, and I can honestly say that just starting out, he's already surpassed us. So
he's got a bloody good start.
Good start.
Nice and neat, you know.
There's a little you know, painting outside the lines sort of bits, but the concept is there. He's got his base paint, his shading. He's tried to do a little bit of highlighting in there. He's got his metallics going on the go. There are little mistakes like on the shoulder there, but it's like nothing that you can't just paint over easily. He's even gone to painting the lenses as well, so that takes a bit of confidence. It does look
like as well, sort of on the rear facing picture, it looks like he's tried to sort of shade in the bits that would be shaded. He's actually like done something. So
yeah, it's a heavier shade down there.
Yeah,
on the back of that leg.
He's had a go.
Yeah,
he also he had the balls to drop a miniature in a competition with people that have been painting for years and years and years. So
and without a base as well. Like,
isn't it? Bit of bloody blue tack, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's coming in swinging with those Ultra D nuts right now. Like, I'm Ultramarines, bitch. I won already. But no, like, seriously, fantastic work, dude. You can only get better. Another thing that I liked was the staining, the blood staining of the chainsword. Subtle,
nice and subtle, not too overdone.
You didn't overdo it, and that is just cracking, absolutely cracking. So yeah, keep it up, man. Keep practicing, keep going at it, get your brush control down. I mean, you already got a great start there, and I can see you in a year's time or 2 years' time out painting most of us. So that's freaking amazing, mate.
I might keep it up, dude.
Like he was saying that his first mini is better than his fourth. mate, this is good.
Yeah.
So oh yeah, and don't forget, get yourself a little pin drill, so you can drill those barrels. All
Drill
right,
those barrels.
Yeah, drill the barrels. But we won't go too hard on you because you're still really new. So there's Manx in there like Chad Newby versus the Virgin GD painter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know, right? And that's not unbased. It's a custom sculpted base.
Yeah.
Damn, son. Yeah, it's banging. No, seriously, great job, man. And yeah, that's all the entries. So those are our that's our input. That's our review. We love every single one of the entries.
Oh, damn straight, man. I think they're all brilliant.
Yeah.
We just had to be really critical.
We had to be critical to be fair and to sort of, because like I said, this isn't just about I'm gonna put me up now because you ain't even got your face up, mate. So this isn't about slagging your hard work off. It's not about making you feel bad, but at the same time, it's not about like gold stars round for everyone. What it's about is it's encouraging everybody in the most positive way possible, to do better than us, learn from our mistakes, join in as a community, learn from each other, build and get better as a community, so we can be like, like we can go, yo, the Hobby Corner crew, you got to look out for those bad boys and gals because they are some sick hobbyists. Like, have you seen their stuff? You know what I mean? Like, so I can see it one day. Like, we'll have like a Discord server face off, and we'll have some of the most badass painters like just rolling in there, like some Chad newbies like who've only been painting for a few months, just like slamming down some works of art. So yeah, it's all about us coming together as a community, giving each other encouragement, positive vibes and love, and encouraging and growing and nurturing that hobby mojo, and at the same time learning at the same together. I mean, we all got areas where we can improve. We all got areas that we want to do better in, or we can be too critical sometimes with our own work, and it just takes that little bit of positive encouragement from other people for us to just step back and go, actually, you know what, I did all right. So that's what this is all about.
Critic.
Everyone is their worst critic, unless you're a nihilistic bastard, and then good for you, man. He definitely put it on blue tack because it was a custom base, not because he had little to no time for basing. Fair enough. I would actually say, if you got a few quid, it would be worth going over to Geek Gaming Scenics. This isn't a plug or anything. It's quite a well-known product range in the community. They do base ready.
Worldwide, mate.
He's worldwide, yeah. He does base ready like bags of textures and tufts and stuff. It's all mixed and ready to go. You literally just put PVA down, shove it in the bag a little bit, shake it around, done. You don't need to add any paint to it whatsoever. It already looks good.
Or Geek Gaming Scenic's own basing glue, which is like tar, so don't get it on your fingers because it will never come off.
Yeah, but he gets the bases done quick, so you don't have to leave it like a whole day for the PVA to dry. It'll dry within the hour. You can get it on the table.
But there is also the option there. Our friend Tabletop Ready Minis has just reminded me of just go and get a scoop full of dirt out of your garden and stick it in the oven for a little bit.
Yes.
On a low heat.
Yeah.
Kill all those bugs off, and you've got variable gravel and sand and God knows what else in it.
Yeah, you can't beat natural products. Because you just got to make sure it's small enough to be on scale, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So thank you everyone for your entrance, but of course we do have to have a winner for this month.
We do.
So we
have a top 3 though.
We
so.
do have a top 3, so we're not savage enough just to say you're all shit. There's only one good one, so fuck you lot. We actually want to encourage you guys, so we've got a top 3. I don't know if that's worse or better. I don't know. So coming in for our premiere KFC award ceremony with no award or chicken. In third place is Boffnet with his Khan, the betrayer. So well
Even
done,
though
buddy.
Didn't trim his barrel.
I know, right? So well done, dude. It was a really good crack. In second place, and this was quite close, by the way. In second place is Quingo with his squats.
Yes.
We have a little clap as well. Like I said, beautifully painted miniature, so damn neat. Just a little extra shading with a bit of glazing, and it
push that contrast a little bit more.
Yeah, and then you got one heck of a solid. Yeah. So well done, dude. And then first place.
Yeah, I think everyone can probably guess this one.
Yeah, first place is Judge Good with his dwarven bagpiper. So
even
well
though
done,
he didn't drill his barrels.
Even though he didn't drill the barrels, the grass tuff was fucking flopping everywhere. I mean, it looked like a right cunnilingus. No, it wasn't cunnilingus. It was like a what? Oh, I know what you're gonna say. I shouldn't really say those kind of things, but it was like a really bad porno. Like it was just floppy everywhere, man. Just forget it.
80s hair porn.
I was trying not to say it, and you just fucking said it.
Look, mate, you asked me to be on.
Yeah, man. Oh.
But at least you can't get in trouble for someone saying it if it's not you that says it. You know
No, I'd still get in trouble for not vetting the guests properly.
Send it to me, mate.
Yeah. So yeah, no, congratulations to everyone. We do have some honourable mentions, like Gina for the fantastic.
Gina, oh mate,
the concept is amazing. Just a little bit more work on that Space Marine, and it knocked everything out.
Damn straight.
Who else was it? Mythos for that fucking solid blade. Beautiful.
Yes, and don't forget Squat Vianota.
Squat Vianota.
We had the balls to drop something
with the Ultra D's nuts, just slamming them on the table. Yeah, like fucking
Chad.
These
nuts, boys.
He's an Ultra Chad. Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
And one that couldn't make it because he totally forgot to enter it was Raven's Rook miniatures with his Bad Moon Flyer that he converted from a Night Scythe from the Necrons, which was an absolutely beautiful miniature. And it was a shame. I think he was giving people a chance. I think, you know, like he would have gave Judge Gudge a run for his money, I reckon.
I personally think he just forgot.
No, I think he did as well. He's a busy man now. He's a world famous YouTuber, so you gotta give him a little slack.
No, man.
So
no one gets no slack.
So Judge Gudge will forever have underneath his name a little tag saying KFC champion.
I think the tag should read Chicken Master.
Chicken Master. It get too confusing. I don't want to confuse people. It's already confusing enough that it's KFC. Like,
hey, I only suggested it. You put it out to the masses.
Well, no, because we rolled off for it, didn't we? Like it was like,
yeah.
You know what? Democracy is is just too much of a faff, and I don't want to be all like oligarchy or whatever the fuck that is. So you know what? Let's just let the dice roll and see what happens. Like, no one can get blamed for that shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, guess fantastic challenge. Ding. So,
Yeah.
February's challenge. So Kev's fantastic challenge for February 2022. We are going to get you lot to paint a squad of Xenos. So aliens. Oh, just aliens in general. It can
aliens.
be any kind of
not human.
Yeah, anything that isn't human. Even robots count. And you can have a squad with a minimum of 3 to a maximum of 5, because you know, I'm gonna give you guys some time.
Maximum of 10.
Maximum of 10, you think? People can paint a high enough quality in a month?
If they want to go for 10, let them go for 10. If they want to do 5, 3, you know what I mean?
Yeah, minimum
There's
3
options.
though. Okay, minimum 3.
Oh yeah, minimum of 3. Otherwise, it's not a squad, is it? It's just a couple of blokes kicking about, talking some shit.
Definitely. So I didn't mean to give you 7th place, Mr. Fish. Like, after 3rd place, everyone's sort of ranked 4th. So
yeah,
just paint the guns better, dude. That sounds like such a dick.
Paint it better, man. Fucking
fucking paint your guns better, you dick. Or don't even bother coming into my gaming club.
You know,
by the way, I did in fact wash this month, so fuck you.
You really do sound like a guy that I used to fucking know.
Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, the painting Wookiee's in there. How you doing, man?
Hey.
So, yeah, no humans. Anything else, alien-wise, boom, done. Squad of 3 or more. And yeah, I'm gonna make that live now as well, so everyone can see it.
Has it got to be a Codex legal squad?
It doesn't have to be Codex legal. You can go absolutely nuts. It's all you like. Permissions. Here we go. It's no longer private.
Marvelous.
There we go. Save changes.
What I'll say, because people insisted on chatting in there last time, is I'll do the same thing when people post stuff. I'll drop it into that gallery.
Yep. So
we've gotten.
So yeah, just to go over the rules again. So you need just 1 picture of the unpainted miniature, and then you can add up
miniatures.
Miniatures. Sorry, you can add up to 3 pictures of it fully painted. So get different angles on it. Really work the angles on the camera. Just take your time.
Find that golden angle.
Get that golden angle.
Every miniature has one.
Yeah, because you want to show it off as much as possible, because it could be just one bad angle that will separate yours from someone else's.
Ooh.
And they could get the 1st place or the 2nd place and knock you down the peg. So get that real good. Yeah, demons count because they're not human, so go for it, man.
But they're not aliens either.
Technically they are, because they live out in the ether.
No, they don't technically have a physical form. They're willed into being.
That is true, actually. They're
not an alien race. They're like a unicorn.
No.
Fictional characters willed into being.
Oh man, you know what? We didn't think it that deeply, did we? Should we let demons in?
We didn't. I'll tell you what, if someone's only got demons and they haven't got no Xenos, then yeah, paint some fucking demons.
Fuck it. Yeah, just paint them green so they look like aliens.
But that's stereotyping, man. That's racist.
Oh, they can
demons
be
can be
as
any
well.
colour, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on, who's this? Oh, oh, look who decided to join us. Like,
How do?
well, too loud, mate. Too
Sorry,
loud.
I'm very late. But
Mate.
You just blew my speakers, mate.
I've been living my life.
How fucking dare you live your life, mate?
What do you want to do that for?
Because it's good. Better talk to you.
Love you too, man.
Well, we already finished judging everything, giving our advice, passing on some words of wisdom that you gave as well, and we also told who the winner was. So we were just going over the rules for this month's challenge.
Oh,
So-
everybody has to paint naked.
I mean, that's what
Uh,
we
I
told
know
you.
I had a beer, but I don't remember that.
Was that just a moderated challenge?
Oh.
All right. Oh yeah, we didn't mention that, did we?
No.
No.
Oh, well, then you've come in just in time, mate.
Yeah.
Just turned up then, you useless twats.
Innit?
Is there a way to adjust his volume? I can never normally hear him, and then this time he's too fucking loud. Get some carpet in that room.
I can't turn man down either because it's on webcam thing.
Oh, jeez. There we go. All right, don't worry.
The
I'll
only thing I
turn.
can do is turn my laptop down and that's it.
That's fine. It's all right. I've sorted it.
I
Yeah.
don't ever stop shouting like.
that might. Yeah.
Yeah. Just coming in with that fire and the passion. By the way, look, I got a spare beanie for you, mate. Just so we're keeping it.
Keep it.
We're in theme.
You can keep it. I only use them at work to keep my head warm.
I wear it just because I got real bad hair, like hat hair, and I just can't be asked to
that
sort it
big
out.
set of balls you've got on your forehead.
All right, yeah, man, because I'm so baller, yeah. Like I got these nuts and I got these nuts.
And a massive penis in between.
Better to have the appendage attached than look like the appendage.
I'd rather look like the appendage than be the appendage.
Ooh. Oh, we won't go down. We won't go down that. We won't go down that rabbit hole.
Anyway, before we got sidetracked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moderator challenge.
Moderator challenge.
Moderator challenge.
Joining in.
We are joining in. We're going to be painting off against each other. So we got
Same rules as you guys.
Same rules as you guys. We're gonna be doing the exact same challenge as you guys. Just ours is gonna be taken out of it, so there's no biases to voting on who's got the better stuff. Obviously, we know who will win that. All right. So so yeah. So it's a little bit of fun that we'll have on the side as well for you guys to watch. And I don't know if we'll keep it secret or are we going to do regular updates?
I think that should be up to us. If we want to post updates to intimidate our competition, then maybe I'll do that.
Sweet.
Not that I'm competitive or anything.
No, definitely not. No. There's no competitive spirit here. No, none.
I'm not competitive, but I've just won 4 games of Connect 4 in a row.
Oh, you are living the life, mate. Is that why you're here now? Because the missus had enough and thought, you know what, you ain't even let me win one. Go fuck yourself.
Such a bad loser.
Yeah, you're on the couch tonight, motherfucker.
So in other words, it's come join us or go and sleep on the sofa.
Yeah.
She kicked my ass at Ludo though.
Yeah.
No, there we go then. That's all right. Yeah, sprayed primed is okay as well. So as long as it's it's built
Not painted.
or on sprue or primed, as long as it's not painted or started to paint on it, because then we'll be like, no, you've had this for a while and now you're just trying to skim a little bit. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, we gave Judge Good a lot of shit for the slack that he put in his
I read
work.
that. What, you're picking on Judge Gudge because of a bit of grass?
On the front, and there was a bit on the back that was dangling down,
There was.
and he didn't drill the pipes on the bagpipe.
Didn't drill the bagpipe
Yes,
back.
you can't see him. Go up the front of your house and go to the nearest patch of grass and see which way it's all pointing.
At the end of the day, if you're gonna have a base that
No,
is like the
grass is
imaginary
grass.
line that separates that miniature from
Nature
the
is
world around
nature.
it,
If your grass points one way, some of it's going to be pointing another way.
well then
Who cares?
then stick it on a hill.
Why give him shit for grass?
Then don't put it on a block. Stick it on a rounded hill.
That's personal preference.
You don't get any blocks in nature, do you? With grass on
Yeah.
the top.
Rocks, mate.
A perfectly squared
Giants
off block
Giants
with
Causeway.
grass on it.
Yeah.
Loads of
Yeah, but it's not a
Loads of block.
square. It's not a squared block though. Those are hexagonal.
Still a block.
And there's no grass on that either because it's all washed by the sea. You
So
will not
anyway,
witness.
I'm on Judge Gudge's side. It's just grass.
Yeah, no, like it was too good to not like try and make stuff up to pick on it. So
Yeah. You know what I mean? You've
Yeah.
got to be critical, man.
gotta be critical, yeah. Gotta push him to his limit. Gotta push him to his best.
I'll be critical of your two paint jobs in the challenge.
Oh yeah.
for it.
Well,
Just
we're not
slag you off
judging our
over it.
own. We that's the great thing about it. We'll be putting it to the public to judge.
Yeah.
And of course,
Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna diss you.
and look, we want you guys to vote honestly on technical ability, on inspiration, and even photography skills as well. All of which I'll probably lose on, but I know that as long as you're not, if you're not
fucking
voting
phone
for
camera.
favourites, don't vote for favourites, right? And it should be fair.
Yeah. Vote for the miniatures,
Yeah.
not the people. That's what we've done.
Yeah. And that's it.
I'm just gonna call it now. I've won.
Piss off, mate. I've seen your paint jobs. Like, I've seen your paint jobs. Right, they're all right. They're all right. They're all right. You ain't seen me paint good, mate. You ain't seen me paint good, and it's not
No
because
one's
I
ever
can't
seen
paint
paint
good.
I was gonna say that's hard when you can't.
Seriously, I am the underdog. Look, you've seen enough of my live streams to know that I make happy little accidents that turn out fucking awesome. Right? Just imagine if I actually put myself to it. If I actually apply my skills, how fucking awesome it's gonna look. I'm overselling. Shit, I should really undersell. It's gonna be a shit.
You know what you're gonna paint?
What am I gonna paint?
What are you gonna paint?
What am I gonna paint?
Yeah.
I know what I'm.
I don't know. I kind of felt like you're
know what
starting an
you
argument
made?
with me.
No, that's later on.
So I've got sinus problems here because I could smell so much shit coming from you.
Yeah, my glasses keep falling down.
Are we gonna? Do we all know what we're gonna paint? I know what I'm gonna paint.
I haven't decided yet.
I'm very limited on Xenos, but I've got a few things later on.
Well,
I could dig out some Tau Fire Warriors which have been sitting in a box half painted for years. Some original Dark Elder plastic
yeah,
dudes.
it can't be half painted, man.
I'll strip them.
All right, if you strip them.
But I got tons of Necrons.
If you strip them, we want to see We want to see pictures of stripped Tau.
Filthy boy. You into those cowfish people, are you?
Stem hooves. Just do it for me. It's like Mr. Tumnus off When a Witch in the Wardrobe. Hairy beast.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
It most probably will be Necrons because fuck it, but I'll do it creatively and
I've got some Necrons to do, but I've got a few Eldar laid around and a few Orky bits, but that's
Well,
not it really.
I've got some Necrons to do, but I've also got some Dark Eldar witches that I've had since they were called Dark Eldar still.
That's the Eldar. I don't do all these fucking Drakarian Eldari fucking shite bollocks.
Innit?
It's just elves. Dark elves and elves.
elves
Yeah,
in
space elves and
space
space dark
with
elves.
lasers.
And filthy orcs. Green skinned twats.
Yeah,
That reminds me.
I ain't got no orcs. I ain't got no orcs. Actually, I can't remember
only orc.
which. Wait, I think orcs are the next ones in the Is it orcs or Tau? That's in the next premium kit, but that's months away.
Yeah.
Hey, nice. Oh shit, he's gonna win just on. He's gonna win just on awesomeness of miniature. Just like he could.
I've got a tub full of elves.
He could dip wash
I'm
it.
a bit behind. I'm watching the YouTube stream rather than the thing, so I'm keeping an eye on chat.
Does Strud count as Xenos?
No, he's human. I've got somewhere, you know.
Yeah, I've got stuff laid around that I can do.
Judge, you naughty boy. And then Judy's coming up with the Necrons with the socks and Crocs. I might have to.
Oh.
Imagine if Necrons wore Crocs to battle.
Yeah, like shin long.
That would be amazing.
Knee length socks with Crocs.
I've got 3 Necron destroyers that I need to paint because the warriors I've told are the little and that I'll paint them with her. But imagine Necron destroyers in socks and Crocs.
You got to sculpt them on.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
bit of milliput, piece of piss.
Definitely.
Get someone to 3D print you some Crocs.
I'm really. I need to dash because that coffee's run right through me. I'll be back in a moment.
All right, mate.
So yeah. So
you won't be missed.
Like introduce, quiz each other. Get the people to know you guys better. Oh my god, I need to go.
No, why would I want to do that? Everybody in the chat already knows who I am.
Yeah. I did a little all about me earlier, so.
Oh well, we're all done.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm glad you could join us, though.
Yeah, you know, it was touch and go, but I was falling asleep, and the missus was falling asleep, so I best go home.
I can get that one, mate.
The 900-mile-an-hour drive on the way home woke me up.
Yeah, it'll do it for you. Tabletop ready, minute. This is dangerous. Yeah, you and me, fucking, and Kev's gone.
This is dangerous. What's dangerous?
I don't know.
Ooh, Manx Mills. I've never seen that name before. Is he on Discord?
I'm not sure, mate. To be honest, I've been trying to keep an eye on.
That's it. I've not seen your name before, so welcome.
I say I'm a little bit disappointed. One of my friends was supposed to be joining us tonight, but he didn't bother.
One of your friends?
Yeah, I do have some.
What? 2. One of them was supposed to join. The other one couldn't be bothered.
Hi, I'm back.
Well, he's back.
Sorry. You could. I mean, you know, like as someone who doesn't drink coffee often enough, you can always tell if it is the coffee that's run right through you.
Yeah.
Kev, do you
'Cause
know
it
who
stinks of
Manx
coffee.
Mills is?
Manx
No.
Mills is Andrew Milligan's mate.
We've got a newbie on the channel. Woo!
I know, right?
Right. Not on the Discord yet either.
Oh, you're missing out, mate.
It's all right. I'm on it. I'm just grabbing a link.
Bazooka! Sorry, you have to do that because I couldn't type it.
How many have you had tonight, mate?
No, this is just my normal.
Your normal high. Beautiful.
Fucked up.
I love it.
Mental state.
Love it. Every second of it. So, yeah, no, we've got lots of beautiful people in the chat tonight.
You're gonna flip when you see what these two have done whilst you're away.
What have you guys done?
What did we do now?
Shh. Tabletop. Shh.
We didn't do nothing, Governor.
We didn't do nothing to double negative. Stop giving it away.
Oh dear.
There you go. There's a link for the Discord in the chat.
There we go. Oh, Robert, back again. Superfly.
The Squatvian otter. That would be classy if it was a real animal.
Squat via otter, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, it probably had like real stubby little legs, something like a dachshund, but otter.
Robert Evans, big gloves.
So
Superfly guy, gonna take you higher. Superfly guy, hey Rob.
oh man, I'm gonna have to watch back now, aren't I? I'm gonna have to watch back. Anyways, so I think we're gonna call it there. So it's been fantastic seeing everyone's work, and
Special.
it's yeah. Like I said, we are not here to bash anyone's work. We're here to give positive encouragement and positive criticism, so you guys can evolve along with us. Huh?
No, we didn't bash. We
didn't bash. No.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except that bastard judge. Not drilling his pipes.
No, wrong with Judge.
Didn't drill his pipes. He did drill his pipes, and his grass was all over the place.
For autographs and shenanigans.
Like to quote Dave.
Shenanigans.
To quote Dave, it looked like an 80s porno.
Wow.
August 20th, Ecclesfield School, Chilcon.
Oh, Chilcon this year it's on.
Yeah.
August, is it?
Oh.
It is in August, right?
Yeah, 20th.
Oh man, plenty of time.
Ecclesfield School.
I'm guessing
Sheffield.
That's in Ecclesfield.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's like right down the road from me, mate.
Yeah, exactly, so you can pop in.
Aye.
I'm gonna.
Me and the judge will be the, what do they call it? Hobby clinic.
Oh, Sam. I'll have
Sweet.
To, have to get it sorted and come down and see us.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool.
Definitely.
There you go. You
Robert
got an
Evans,
exclusive here, right?
Chilling War Gamers Convention. Big Spud will be there, running around with mead in his hand as usual.
So for those who don't know what ChillCon is, it was a convention that was started off as a joke between Spud from the Chilling Wargamers and Elston, and who else was it?
Dave Snow it was.
And then it was like, yeah, let's just make it a thing, and
they did.
And they did, and it's been a thing ever since. So, bar the COVID years, it's been on every year. But I haven't personally been. I was due to go in 2020, before everything kicked off, and then it got cancelled, which was a big bummer because like that was why I actually had the money to go stay in a hotel and everything. I was like so super psyched. It was like, no, we're cancelling it and seeing what's happening. I was like, fair enough, that's fine. But missed out, man.
Set up, mate. You can crash in my shed.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't want to crash into anything because, like, I don't want to have to find another car. But I'll happily kip there.
Where they keep talking to the victims. I mean, friends.
Yeah.
But no, you know what? It'd be
like
great
to meet new people.
Well, no, considering it's only, like you said, it was only just down the road from you guys. So, yeah, like I might go
I'll
up
probably be getting a hotel for the night before, so I'll be pissed.
Sweet. So yeah, like I'd love to come down the night before as well and join you guys in the festivities, and then do the whole con, hungover.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick, man.
We shall have to make a plan, mate.
Yeah.
Hashtag non-stop wargaming.
Definitely.
Hashtag non-stop drinking.
And I'll be
non-stop war drinking. Yeah.
I'll be wearing my chill war game repeat shirt as well, for sure. Yeah. All right. So yeah, hang on. Do you have a link for that?
I haven't. No, I'll dig it out and share it in the Discord.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll put it in the Discord. You got the link to the Discord up there if you haven't already hit that and joined. And yeah. You got an idea of ticket prices and that?
It's usually really cheap, about £5 or something.
There you go.
But you can buy like goodie bags as well. So when you depends on the goodie bag you buy. You walk in the door and hand you a bag full of goodies like basic materials, figures, tools, all kinds of shit. Really, it's pretty cool.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, really good.
There you go. So yeah. I want to say a massive thank you, first of all, to everyone who participated in January's challenge. It was a great starting point for the KFC challenge. And remember, we are doing this every month this year with a different challenge. And in December...
I've put a Facebook link up.
Excellent. Thank you. And then in December, we're going to have all the winners from the previous months have a face-off for the ultimate KFC award.
Yeah. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage style. It's my sharp knives.
Yeah, man. And for those who are too young to know, he's saying that's a face-off. So, I had to explain because there's actually some youngsters here. So
it's not a painting face-off. We're just gonna get you all together in the woods and fight to the death.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
With sharpened paintbrushes.
No, I'm not sharpened, mate.
Just put a flexion.
Cheap ass Umbro, soft bristled fucking synthetics. That's all they get.
Just stick it in some PVA, mate. They go rock hard. And I want to say a massive thank you to my fantastic mod squad, Mr. Normski and Mr. Wolfenstone, aka Dave. Hello, Dave.
Mention the guy that's been here all night last. That's fine, mate.
No, because you normally mention the best
that was
last.
the first mod, so.
Oh, here we go. And the bitch is backing down.
It's in the car.
So, anyways,
nice wallet, and it's full.
As always, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for being here, for being amazing, and without you lot being here, watching us, participating and such, there is no channel. And without these fantastic mods helping me out, there's no way I could keep up. So I want to say big loves to everyone. And if you want to help support the channel, just liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that little bell icon is more than enough. But if you want to go a bit further, we've got affiliate links in the description below for your Mortal Realms magazines from Forbidden Planet, or for all of your hobby needs, go to the Element Games link. Just use that code, you get your bonus loyalty points, which is more money back in your pocket on top of the discount that you're already getting. And if you want to go a little bit further, you can join the YouTube membership or the Buy Me a Coffee membership. I need to update it because Mark from Tabletop Ready Minis has just joined in on the YouTube front. So I'm gonna have to update that. I'm gonna update it live. Oh, it's gonna.
You do realize as well you said Mortal Realms instead of Imperium.
Oh, did I? Fuck
Yeah.
me. A year and a half for saying it.
Wasn't he? So he's gonna say it anyway.
For a year, a year and a
Mortal
half,
Realms.
like 80 weeks of saying Mortal Realms. Oh, come on, it's so slow.
Yeah, man.
I just want to update it. I want to update it live, motherfucker. There we go.
You need to go on your Nightbot and you need to sort out the Buy Me a Coffee membership and the link, because it's not actually a link.
Member.
No, for some reason
membership.
No,
I'm a member. I've got a membership.
Shut up.
I told you about this a few weeks ago, man.
You told me the other day. I remember logging in the other day and you were telling him about it as well, and he went, yeah, all right, and he never did.
Look, listen, right? Listen.
No.
Oh, I love you guys. There we go. I've done it. I've updated it. It's there. There you go. So thank you, everyone. I want to say massive thank you to Lupus Canis, Tabletop Ready Minis, David Young, Zero Honor, Gunstar Hero, and Phil Edon, Eddie Art for your support, and for everyone who watches live and everything like that. You're all freaking amazing. We're every Monday and Friday, 9 PM. So big loves to you all.
Can I just give a shout out to Tabletop Ready Minis? He's started a commission service.
Oh yeah, no, we already shouted that out.
We did that at the start of the show, mate.
Yeah, you'd know if you were here.
So I want to shout out again.
Go for it. It's Sam lad.
Give him some love. Send him some money.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have minis painted. Just send him some money.
Yeah, he's moving to Scotland from Devon soon, so he's going to need it.
Yeah. Because all beers is going to be expensive.
He's absolutely awesome at what he does.
Absolutely.
And, if you've got stuff you need painting that you want to pay to be painted, he's your bloke.
Definitely. Go check him out on Instagram as well, because he'll show you all his fantastic work there.
Yeah, and his OnlyFans.
And his OnlyFans as well.
Yeah. He does have a YouTube too, but there's nothing on there.
Oh, he's got a lovely bit of nip, though, going on, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll leave it there. Let's roll on the polka, and look, I'm gonna show you guys. Look, here we go. This is how I do it. I go here, I go there, and then
this is how we do it.
There we go, polka. So big loves, everyone. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Don't talk to strangers.
Talk to strangers. Unless
Talk to strangers.
Sweets.
Fucking so much fun.
That's how I met these guys.
Just don't get in any cars.
I need to turn the music up. By the way, they can still hear you guys.
Really?
Because I can't mute Discord unless I hang up.
Yeah, there's a microphone thing on there, isn't there?
As for you yourselves, I ain't gonna ask you to mute.
Yeah, we can all mute. Yeah, we can all mute ourselves, but what's it? What's talking in sign language?
Oh, Kev's killed the stream.
By the way, I am watching back that last 20 minutes.
Nothing happened, dude. Seriously.